Hey guys, I have the January Boxycharm unboxing and try on for you guys, and I am gonna jump right into the sucker. This is the look I did. So as always, I will be showing you the products and then I'll do the try on. So those who just want to see kind of just what's in the box can see that first and then just click out. Or if you want to see the whole thing, you can see the whole thing. Okay, so pardon the mini interruption at the beginning of this video, but I had to put this in here. I was editing the video right now and just realized I never said my disclaimer. I do receive Boxycharm for review purpose by the company. That does not alter my opinions or sway me in any way, shape, or form. I am not sponsored by them in any way. They do give me a link down below that if you use my link, I am thankful. I do get compensation if you use that link. You don't have to use it. You can just go directly to Boxycharm if you don't want to use it. And yeah, that is it. Sorry for this interruption. I just needed to be completely transparent with you guys. So popping into this sucker, this is the Boxy and Chill. So that is the theme for this month. First thing in here is the Brio Geo Don't Despair Repair Strengthen Moisture Leave-In Mask. This is 2 ounces and this is worth $16. This is a super moisturizing, super strengthening leave-in conditioning for your hair. I actually absolutely love Brio Geo. I love the way it smells. I do have to say, if you put on too much of the product, it can weigh you down if you have thinner hair like me. But other than that, I absolutely love their products. I have quite a few of their products in my collection, and I have gone through every single bottle. You know, there's stuff that just does not work for my hair, and this product is amazing. Next up is the Smith & Colt Lip Lacquer. This is the Shining Lip Lacquer, and this is worth $22. And it has Portulaca pilosa extract to moisturize and add volume to your lips. It also has a natural coconut essence that smooths and extends the wear. So this is the little box that it comes in, and it says Diary of a Beauty Junkie, and the name is Her Name Bubbles, which I don't know why it takes me back to Stitch. If you know me, you know that I'm like in love with Disney. I collect Disney movies, and Stitch is one of my absolutely favorite. Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite movies, and the guy who, one of the characters, he says his name is Bubbles. So I thought that was so funny, but it says here Her Name Bubbles, so I thought that was so funny. The only thing with this is it has 2 indents in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It almost looks like it got dented or hit or fell or something, and they still sent it. So I don't know if that's part of the packaging. It's supposed to have that, or if it got jacked up in the storage place, and because the box is completely intact, so I don't know what happened here, if this is part of the look. It's not that cute. But it says Smith & Colt. It's got the jacked up lid, like it got hit part of like with a hammer twice. And then this is the shade. It's actually what's on my lips right now. As you can see, it looks a little bit lighter on the lips than it does like swatching it out. Swatching it out, you would think it looks more corally. It gives a little bit of a coral look to it, but not, you know, like way too intense or anything like that. And the formulation is super nice. Okay, so the next product in here is the Tarte Limited Edition Rainforest of the Sea Highlighting Eyeshadow Palette Volume 3. It's vegan, crease-free eyeshadow. It says it has 7 highly reflective micro shimmers and 1 matte. So those who see the try-on portion, you're gonna see me complain that there's only 1 matte. Now I understand, it's supposed to be like that. It's $36, and this is the one I got. It's so pretty. It looks like little mermaid shells, and the one that I got is more like the light brown. On the Instagram, they actually did a sneak peek, and these are the ones that are going to be available. One has more like rosy undertones, are a little bit more deeper. This one, which is the one that I got, that are more lighter shades, and then there's one that is more browner shades. So all of them have 7 shimmers and 1 matte. I have to say, the matte even doesn't look like a true matte. I don't know, it kind of has like a little bit of a luminosity to it, so it's not like fully matte but not completely shimmer either. So it's kind of like an in between, like almost like a satin. That's how I would describe it, as satin. So that is the matte, and let me go ahead and show you guys these shimmers. So these are 4 of the shimmers right there. Oh yes. And the last 3 are right there. And these are shimmers that do not need to be wetted. They do not need a glitter glue. These suckers are so good. And if you guys saw my declutter, you guys are gonna be like, seriously, Melissa, I actually kept this because I could not let go of it. I just couldn't. The packaging is so beautiful, and this came in the Boxycharm last year, I think. I couldn't remember if it's last year or the year before. This is amazing. Love, love, love this. And the shades in here are just gorgeous. This one has more of those satin shades and like less of the shimmer, so this is gonna be perfect to like pair with this. And I just could not declutter it. I just couldn't. The packaging, everything, these are so good. They're so good for traveling. You get 8 shades that you can just take with you. Just love it, and the packaging is beautiful. So I'm so excited to add this baby to my collection. So these are stunning, and if you want to see how I got this look and how they perform and everything, definitely watch for that. And the last thing in here, oh no, wait, my bad. The next thing in here is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Face Mask, and there's 2 of these. There's only one that I'm going to show you because I use the other one, and I'm going to insert a picture here so you guys can see what it actually looks like when you apply it on. It's a Nourish Skin lightweight blend of rice, germ oil, vitamin E, fatty acids, botanical oils, extracts, skin quenching serum, dewy luminous glow. This baby, I mean, these are $24. They're $12 a piece, so that is pretty pricey for a face mask. This, I'm so happy that it came in here, that I was able to test it out. It's really, really nice. Super, super like wet. Like if you've ever had some of these masks, they're not like, some of them can be a little bit more dry, just a little bit wet. This is like soaked, drenched, like on your face. So that is something to watch out for. When you pull this out, it's like dripping. So they did not, you know, shy away from adding enough product in here or anything like that. So I do like that aspect of it, but this is way too expensive for my taste. So just for a face mask of these, I rather just get some of those Korean ones, pop them on my face and not feel as guilty. Those are like $1 each. But I do like the fact that it came in the Boxycharm, because if you are subscribed, it's $21 a month. So just here in the 2 Tatcha ones, then you're getting the price of the box, which is really, really nice. And the last thing in here is the Starlux Luxe Longwear Eye Pencil. This is a mechanical one, and it supposedly lasts all day, and this is worth $19. So that is what it looks like. It did have the plastic on it, but I did peel it for the try-on part of this, and this is in the shade brown, and it is just a beautiful dark brown. I like the fact that when it applies, it goes on nicely. It doesn't go like way too pigmented. It's just kind of more of a natural look on it. So, you know, if you want to see my thoughts at the end, you will definitely see how it applies and my thoughts and things like that. So now to the try-on portion. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the palette, and this is probably going to be a very simple look because, as you can see here, there's not a wide variation of shades in this palette. So I'm going to use the only semi-matte shade. This is almost like, yeah, almost like a satin shade, which is this cream color here, and use that as my transition and just apply that all over the crease. And my dog is scratching the door. He wants to come in. Okay, so that didn't really show up in my crease. Okay, since that shade did not show up in my crease, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this brown shade and see if maybe that'll show up just like on the outer edge. And I feel like this shadow palette is not that versatile. It doesn't have that many shades that are like matte in here. Almost everything is shimmer shades. So I'm just gonna apply that on the outer corner and build it up to my crease. Next, I'm just gonna take this beautiful shimmer shade, this pinky shade, and this is in Heat Wave, and apply that on the main lid area. And my brush is dry, so you guys can see that the shimmer in here is, these are super nice and pigmented, and they go on really nice without even having to wet your brush, or I don't even have glitter glue or anything on. Next up, I'm going to take this whiter one. This is called Treasure, and just apply that on the inner corner for a pop. Wow, that really surprised me. That is a really nice pop. For my lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Jewel and run that gold in my lower lash line. And this is just a very simple everyday look, just a few colors, not anything super dramatic. I feel like most of the looks that I tend to go towards now are more wearable looks, like not as dramatic, or you know, I'm not one to do like a cut crease or anything crazy like that. This is more like your everyday girl kind of look. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use the Starlooks eyeliner pencil and see how this applies, and this is in the shade Brown. So that is a nice dark brown. It's not overly pigmented where it's way too dark. It just gives a really natural kind of look. And I'm going to apply some to the upper waterline as well. And then I'm just going to apply some to the outer edge of my lash on the top. Okay, so applied lashes, and now I'm gonna go ahead and try the Smith & Colt, the Shining Lip Lacquer, and this is in the shade, her name Bubbles. That is such a funny name. Her name Bubbles. So it's this cute packaging. I don't know if it's supposed to be indented like that. It looks like it got like hit or something. I don't know. It's got like 2 dents in here. I don't know if that's on purpose. And it's like, it's peachy color. So let's see what this looks like. And it's a doe foot applicator. And oh, this is nice. It has like that MAC smell, like that vanilla cake kind of smell. And I like that it's really glossy. It's almost like glossy but not way too glossy, you know, where it's like goopy. So, and it also gives like a nice hint of color. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera. It gives a beautiful peach. So I've been doing like this to see if, you know how some lip glosses like stick together and they give you like those lines, so it doesn't do that. So I do like that it looks super, ooh, I like this. It looks super glossy but without being like heavy on the lips or goopy or anything like that. So this is a really nice formula. I have never heard of this company, this Smith & Colt, but this is a really nice formula. I really like this. So those are the 3 products that I could try on for you guys. I have to say, I really like this month's box. I think it's a good beginning for the new year. Let me know what your thoughts are. I am so happy about the palette. It's a super nice, more shimmer palette. I wish there were a few mattes in here, but the formulation of these shimmers is absolutely stunning. I'm so glad that I did not declutter this baby, because I really like the formulation of these rainforest palettes, and they're super beautiful as far as like the packaging goes. They're super sturdy and they just really nice overall. As far as the lip gloss, I really am impressed by the formulation. It's super comfortable on. It gives you like that glossy look without being like goopy and sticking and things like that. Oh, I feel like, oh, are you sticking a little bit? Okay, no. I almost thought that it was like starting to stick a little bit on the corner, but it's not. So really like this. It smells really nicely. Only thing is, I don't know if mine's like damaged because it's dented in, or is that like the style of it? I don't know what happened to it. But the lip gloss is really nice. The liner is the only thing that I'm just like, it's okay. I really have been more into using more brown liners than black, so I'm okay with adding it into my collection, but it isn't something that I'm just like, wow, head over heels. But I do feel like I will get pretty good use out of this, especially since it's brown. The Tatcha Dewy Skin, really nice addition to this box. I feel like it's super hydrating. Really like that on my skin. And the Briogeo, I have tested this out before and absolutely love their brand. Everything that I've gotten from them has knocked my socks off. I love the smell of their products, and this is no exception whatsoever. This is kind of like a leave-in mask for your hair, and it does wonders on your hair. The only thing I do recommend is that if you have more thinner hair like me, not to put way too much, because it can weigh down your hair. So you want to be a little bit more light-handed as far as their products. Other than that, that is it. As always, I will leave the total value of this month's box right here. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit that little red button down below, or you can hit the little icon at the end of this video if you want to subscribe. Also, I have my links to my Instagram down below if you want to follow me there. I have all kinds of things coming this year. I want to do a lot of health, share more of my family, makeup, and also just a little bit of everything from my life that I really, really love. So going to share a lot on my Instagram as well. So definitely go follow me there. And yeah, I think that is all. Thank you guys, and until the next one. Bye guys.